Namaste, everybody, and welcome to our 1 hour session. So for this week, so you're just going to sit up tall. You can see I'm sitting on a cushion. You can, if you want to, you don't have to. You can sit in a chair. If you find this part challenging, sitting on the floor for too long, and you're just going to close the eyes now and bring the thumb and the first finger together if you wish, or you can just rest your hands onto your knees, whatever's comfortable for you. I just like this. It's a mudra. It's called Jnana mudra. So you're just going to close the eyes, draw your attention to your breath, and just feel your in-breath and feel your out-breath. And let's take a nice long deep breath in through the nose. Deep sigh. Breathe in. Release. Once more, breathe in. And let it go. And then we're just going to chant our three ums. Remember just feeling the sensation within the body, listening to the sound of the Once again, you can do it out loud or you can do it internally. It doesn't matter. It's that sound of the universe. You're connecting with the universe. Whether you're doing it out loud or just quietly to yourself. Okay, let's empty the lungs. Take a slow, deep breath in. Okay, just feeling your body from within. Feel your inner energy field. Empty the lungs. Slow, deep breath in. Just feeling your body from within. Let's do our last one. Empty the lungs. Slow, deep breath in. Okay, well done. Now bring the right hand onto the navel, left hand onto the upper chest, and just feel your body from within. Feel your inner energy field. And you're just going to reflect on the last couple of days. Think of any moments, think of any experiences that brought you great gratitude and appreciation. And giving gratitude for everything you have in your life, from your home to people in your life that love you, to all the material things in your life. Just saying thank you, thank you, thank you. All that gratitude and that you love and love that you felt for others and all the things in your life. Just give that gratitude to yourself, to all that you are as this human being. Giving gratitude to your beautiful body, to all the cells, to the organs, to the blood, to the bones, to the muscles. Just giving so much gratitude and love. And giving gratitude to our beautiful planet where we live. From the fresh air that we breathe, to the food that we receive from her, to the beauty she shows us each and every day. Just saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I want you to think of something in the future. Maybe you have a special event coming up or something that you can think of that you're planning on doing, or special occasion, whatever it may be. I want you to send that love and gratitude in advance. Just visualize it how you would like to be and see like it's already done, just the way you planned it. And just saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And giving gratitude for the gift of life and for the fact that you exist. And just saying to yourself, the beauty of nature I live with, the beauty of nature I live by, the beauty of nature upon which I base my life. Take a deep breath in, deep sigh, breathe in, release. Once more, breathe in and let it go. Well done. Open the eyes. Good job. Okay, let's slide down on our mats. And we're going to take both arms above the head. Give your body a good stretch. Point and flex your feet. Point and flex. Bringing both knees in towards your chest and just give them a good hug in. Do a little rock from side to side. Okay, and then we're going to place the feet onto the floor. Feet about hip distance apart. And all we're going to do is lift the right shin so it's parallel to your ceiling. And then you want the knee in line with the hip and then bring it down to the floor. And then you can do the same with the left and bring it down. And the right and down. Just gently making sure that the lower back is nice and straight. So you're not arching your back or pushing it down into the floor. Just the back nice and straight, and do the left and the right. And just keep going. Okay, well done. Let's do the last one on the left and bring the feet down. So now this time, all you're going to do is you're going to lift your right leg up and just hold it there. Feeling the glutes slightly squeezing, lower back is nice and straight, so you're not arching. And then you're going to lift the left. So keep the knees in line with the hips. So you don't want to bring them in too much. Keep those knees in line with the hips and keep that lower back pushing gently down into the floor. So you can feel your core muscles are working here. And we're going to bring both feet down to the floor. Okay, then you're going to lift your right shin, your left shin, and then you're going to bring that right big toe down to the floor and lift it up, and the left, and up, and right, and up, and left, and up. Just keep that lower back pushing down into the floor as you bring the left leg down, and the right foot, and left, and right, and just keep going. Okay, do once more on the left and bring the feet down. Well done. Just relax the body for a bit. I just hope you can't hear the weed eater because it's quite loud. Okay, so we're going to lift the right shin, the left shin, so you're parallel, knees in line with hips, pushing the lower back down into the floor, feeling your core muscles here. And then we're going to bring both feet down. So just the big toes touching and lift. And bring it down. And watch that lower back. And up and down 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 and up. Let's do two more. And one more. And let's just hold it here. Well done. And bring your feet down to the floor. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give them a good hug in. Do a little rock from side to side. Okay, bringing your feet down onto the floor again, feet hip distance apart, and you're just going to lift that right shin and left shin and keep the knees in line with the hips and keep that lower back pushing down into your mat and relax the shoulders, and we're just going to hold it here. Well done, and bring your feet down to the floor. Bring your knees in towards your chest, give them a good hug and do a little rock from side to side. Taking your left arm above your head and let's roll over to the left side, slowly coming up. And we're going to come up onto all fours, doing our cat and cow. So remember, taking those arms a little further forward, you're going to breathe and look up, belly down, and exhale, round that spine, breathing in, looking up, and breathe out, round the spine, and just keep going, breathing in, looking up, breathe out, round the spine, breathe in, looking up, and breathe out, rounding that spine. Just keep going, breathing in, breathing out, breathe in, breathe out. Let's do one more, breathe in. As you breathe out, round your spine, take your chin towards your chest and squeeze your glutes, draw your lower abdominals in and upwards. Taking your knees wide apart, big toes touching, and bring your forehead down to your mat. Okay, slowly coming up. And we're going into our plank pose. So once again, focus on your core. So bring those lower abdominals in and upwards. Bring your awareness to that core area. That's where we're focusing on today. And come into plank. Exhale to downward dog, lifting those sitting bones up and just walking the feet out. Treadle the feet. Drawing both heels down together. And you're going to breathe and float into plank pose. Now, if you find this too much, you can always bring your knees to the floor and then squeeze those glutes and draw the lower abdominals in and upwards, doing a supported plank, but focusing on the lower abdominal area. Exhale to downward dog, lifting those sitting bones up and just walk the feet out. Treadle the feet. Pulling the lower abdominals in and upwards. And let's do a little bit of a flow. So you're going to breathe into plank pose and then exhale to downward dog. Focus on the lower abdominals. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. And breathe into plank. Exhale, downward dog. And do one more, breathing into plank. And let's hold it here. Breathe. Exhale to downward dog, lifting those sitting bones up and just walk the feet out, treadle the feet. Drawing both heels down. We're going to lift the head now and step the right foot forward between the hands, left foot forward, feet hip distance apart, just letting the arms hang, let the head hang. And breathe in through your nose. Deep sigh. Breathe in. Release. One more, breathe in. And let it go. Bringing your hands onto the center of your shin, straighten your arms flat back. And then bringing your hands on your hips, bend your knees, round your spine, slowly come up all the way. Okay, well done. She doesn't know what I'm doing. And she thinks I'm crazy. Hi. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take the legs nice and wide. And then just bringing your hands behind your back. So you're just going to interlace the fingers. Draw your shoulder blades towards each other. And then just hold it for a bit here. Just take a deep breath in through your nose. Deep sigh. Breathe in. Release. Once more, breathe in. Let it go. And then from here, you're just going to fold halfway, so flat back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Release. And now folding all the way. And then maybe just lifting the arms up. Just holding it here and breathe. Breathe in through the nose. Deep sigh out your mouth. Breathe in. Release. One more. And let it go. And slowly coming up. Okay, well done. Now what you're going to do is we're going to make a circle with the body. So you're going to bring your body down towards your right foot and then going around towards the left and then coming up. And then going to the right, making a circle. Up and then once more. Okay, now let's go over to the left. So going over to the left. And again. And last one. Well done. And you can release your hands. Give your hands a little shake out. Up and down. Okay, bring your hands onto your hips now. And then going into a straight back with your back. And then just pushing those sitting bones back, drawing the low abdominals in and upwards. You're going to bring the hands onto the floor. And if you can't reach, then just bend the knees and bring your hands down to the floor. We're going to walk the hands over towards the right foot. Take your right foot out to the side and bend your knee. Allow the heel to lift. So you're bending it, and then you lift the toes of your left foot. And just hang out here for a bit. You can feel that lovely stretch on the inner thigh. Okay, and then we're going to walk the hands over to the left. And lifting the toes of the right. And you lift this heel up. And then going over to the right again. and over to the left. Now see if you can balance. So what you're going to do is you're going to, as you pull your tummy in, so you pull in the tummy and you lift up, come up, and you go down over to the other side. And then you pull that tummy in and you lift up and going over. And let's do it once more. Over to the right. And then over to the left. Well done. And then just bringing your body to center, bring your feet in and letting your arms hang, let your head hang. Breathing in through the nose, deep sigh out your mouth. Breathe in, release. One more, breathe in and let it go. Well done. And then coming into a flat back. And you're just going to walk your hands to the front of your mat, swivel the toes, lift your back heel, step your foot back into downward dog, treadle the feet. Drawing both heels down together, breathing in, let's float to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Breathing into plank. Exhale, downward dog. And do one more plank pose. And downward dog. Well done. Lift your head now and you're going to step that right foot forward between the hands, bringing your left knee down to the floor, flatten the foot, and we're going to bring the hands up onto the thigh. Okay, and then from here, we're going to tuck the toe under of your left foot, and then you can use your hands, place them onto the thigh, and then lift up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to step that right foot back and just shake your legs out. So you're going to do it on the left side. So stepping that left foot forward gracefully, not like what I just did. And then bringing your right knee, but bring it slowly down. So don't plonk the knee down onto the floor. Bring it down nice and slow. You can use your hands onto the thigh. Tucking the toe under, lifting up. And then stepping that foot back. And just shake it out. We did this yesterday. And I must say my legs are feeling a little bit sore. Okay, so we're going to do it again. So we're going to step that right foot forward. And this time without the hands. So let's bring the hands on the hips and then bend that knee down. Try and bring it down slowly. And without the hands, we're going to lift up and step that foot back. Okay. Left foot, step it forwards. And bringing that right knee down. So try and bring it down slowly. And pull the lower abdominals in and upward. So use your core. So it's not so much bending from the knee, it's focusing on the core. Okay, same again. Tuck the toe under, pull your core in and lift. Did you feel it's a little bit lighter? And then step the foot back. Okay, and now let's do that again. So you're going to step that right foot forward and pull the tummy in, bend the knee. And then what you're going to do is pull the tummy in and lift up. And then bend the knee, bring it down. Pull the tummy and lift up. And then down. And let's do once more and lift up. Well done. And step that foot back. And shake it out. Ooh, I'm sure you're feeling hot now. Okay, left side. Step the left forward. And bring the right knee down, but pull the tummy in, pull the core in, bring it down. And then breathe and lift. And down. And pull the tummy in and lift. And down. And let's do one more and pull the tummy and lift. Well done. And then step the foot back. And just shake it out. Okay, just taking your feet as wide as your mat. You're gonna breathe in, take both arms up. And then as you exhale, let's bend those knees and come into our squat pose. Breathing in through the nose. Deep sigh out your mouth. Breathe in. Release. Once more, breathe in. And let it go. Just hold it here. Bring your hands onto the floor. Bring your knees down to the floor. And take your knees wide apart, big toes touching. Your extended child's pose. Bring your forehead down to your mat. And relax your body. Slowly coming up. And we're going to bring the hands behind us. Getting a good quad stretch here. And slowly coming forwards, and we're going to lie on our tummies now. And just bring one forearm on top of the other, resting your forehead. And just move those hips from side to side. Well done. Relaxing your body. So now you're going to come up onto your forearms. And here you want to lift your chest as much as you can. Check your alignment, shoulder in line with wrist, wrist in line with shoulder, elbow, and wrist. So you have all of a straight line. Okay. So your hands are not coming in. They're about shoulder width apart. And you're lifting your chest as much as you can. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to lift your navel up off your spine, off your mat, and then coming down. And then breathing and lift the navel off your mat. You round that spine, and then exhale and bring it down. So you can feel you're working your core muscles. You're going to breathe and lift up and exhale down. Breathe and lift and exhale down. Breathe and lift and exhale down. Breathe and lift and exhale down. And breathe in, lift. And exhale down. Let's do 2 more. Breathe in, lift, hold a chair. And down. And last one, breathe in, lift and hold it. Well done, and bring it down. Resting one forearm on top of the other, rest your forehead. And then just moving your hips from side to side. Now relax your body. Coming up onto the forearms again. Now this time, you're going to take your right arm out to the side. So you're not reaching, so you keep lifting up your chest, keeping your left shoulder in line with that elbow. So you're not moving over to the right, you're just lifting up and taking the arm over. And then bring that arm out in front of you. Well done, and bring that right arm in and taking the left arm out. And bring it out in front of you. Well done, and then bringing that arm in. And now taking the right arm out and the left, so both together, and just lifting up. If you find it's too much for your back, just adjust your hands, bring them a little. You want to go. So don't force, breathe, keep those shoulders moving down, inner elbows moving forwards. Slowly coming down. And just rest one forearm on top of the other, resting your forehead. Move those hips from side to side. Okay, relaxing your body. Sliding your hands now underneath your shoulders. You're going to push on your hands and come up. Take your knees wide apart, big toes touching, making 2 fists, resting one on top of each other, resting your forehead onto the fists. Slowly coming up and then just taking your hands behind you. Well done. And coming up and just sliding the hands forward. And slowly coming up and let's lie on our mats now. So feet about hip distance apart. Bring your hands onto your knees, lift your chest, and roll your spine down to your mat. Bringing both knees in towards your chest. Give them a good hug in. Do a little rock from side to side. Just easing out your spine. Placing your feet onto the floor. Feet about hip distance apart. And you're just going to bring your arms by your sides. And we're just going to work with those glutes. So you're going to squeeze your glutes and then relax them and squeeze and release and squeeze and let go and squeeze and release. So keep your pelvis still as you can, your hips, and just squeeze your bum muscles and relax and squeeze and release and squeeze and let go and squeeze and release and squeeze and let go and squeeze and hold it here. And release. Well done. Now all I want you to do is you're just going to lift your heels up and then bring them down. And lift the heels and down. And lift and down. And lift and down. And lift and down. And lift and down. And last one, and lift and hold it here. Well done, and bring them down. Now this time you're going to breathe in, squeeze those glutes, and just hold it here. So you're not lifting, you're just lifting your heels. And you're squeezing those glutes, and then bring it down, relax. Squeeze the glutes, lift the heels, and release. And squeeze those glutes and lift the heels, and let go. And squeeze those glutes and lift the heels, and release. And let's do once more. Squeeze those glutes, lift the heels, and let it go. Now this time you're going to squeeze those glutes, tilt your pelvis, and then slowly start to lift your hips up. Interlacing your hands underneath the body and lift up as high as you can. And just breathe. And maybe if you want to, you can lift those heels. Bringing your heels down. And then release your hands and curl your spine down to your mat. Bringing your knees towards your chest. Hug them in. Do a little rock from side to side, just easing out your spine. Okay, well done. And now just straighten the legs along the floor. Bring your arms by your sides, palms facing up, and just closing your eyes now. And coming to your breath, just feeling your in breath and feeling your out breath. So just notice your breathing. You just want to draw your attention to the breath. Guiding yourself to your breath. Just guiding your awareness to your in breath and to your out breath. And you might notice all sorts of thoughts coming through, maybe feelings in the body, sensations. And you just kind of be aware of them. But then you bring your awareness back to your breath. And your mind will wander, and you'll notice more thoughts coming in. So just acknowledge the thoughts and do nothing with them. Just be aware of them and bring your attention back to your breath, your awareness, just bringing back to the breath. And just start to realize that your thoughts are just thoughts. They have no meaning until you give them meaning, until you are aware of them and make them your truth or believe in those thoughts. So what we want to do now is we just want to let the thoughts be there. Give them no meaning. And then guide yourself back. Guide your awareness back to your breath. And maybe some thoughts you will fight for their meaning. Yes, but just notice the mind doing that. Notice there's that part of you that wants to give meaning to those thoughts. And just let that be there. Just notice that. Whatever thoughts there may be, thoughts of doubt, thoughts of maybe unease, thoughts of whatever it is, whatever you're giving your awareness to, just notice it and then guide yourself back to your breath. And just start noticing your awareness that is aware of these thoughts, aware of how you feel, aware of your body, aware of any pain in the body. Your awareness that is aware. And if we had to describe this awareness is formless, it's spaciousness, it's only love, it's only good, it's only fulfillment, it's only whole and complete. And that is who you truly are. You are that awareness. Just say to yourself, I am that awareness. It is only whole, it is only complete, that is only fulfilled, that is only love, that is abundant. I am that I am. And then notice your breathing again. And then notice how the thoughts come in. You were aware of those thoughts, you notice them, you're aware of them, and you bring your awareness back to your breath. And that awareness, if you could visualize it as a light, where would you like to shine your light on? On those worries, on the doubts, on the unease. But just as you notice them, you're aware of them, and then you shine your light back onto your breathing, noticing your in breath and your out breath. And saying to yourself, I am that awareness, I am that light that is only whole and complete and fulfilled, that is only love. I am that I am. So that's where we want to shine our light on. The true essence of our being. And maybe for moments you might shine your light onto all the worry in your life, the stress in your life. But notice you do that and then just guide yourself back to your breath. So keep asking yourself, where do I want to shine my light on? Do I want to share my light on or shine my light on to all the things that I'm grateful for in my life? to the things that are going well in my life. Acknowledging the stress and the worry just for a moment, but then bringing your awareness back to the breath, to the true essence of my being. To the things that I'm grateful for. So start choosing where you want to shine your awareness on. And yes, obviously, things will happen in our lives. And then we notice them and we're aware of them. They might pull us in, but then we stop ourselves and we notice. And then we guide ourselves back to the things that we want to be aware of in our lives. We're choosing consciously. Okay, now just feeling your body lying on your mat. Feel the space that surrounds your body. Feel the space that fills the room that you're in. Slowly, I'm going to bring you out by just counting from 1 to 5. As I reach 5, you'll be wide awake. You will feel so much better than you did before. You will feel relaxed. You will feel at peace and at ease with yourself, at peace and at ease with your body, at peace and at ease with your inner world and your outer world, and always feeling divinely guided, divinely protected, divinely loved and supported at all times. And reminding yourself that you can choose where you want to shine your awareness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open the eyes. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Deep sigh. Breathe in. Release. Once more, breathe in. And let it go. Gently moving your head, fingers and toes. Taking your arms above your head, give your body a good stretch. Point and flex your feet, point and flex. Bringing both knees in towards your chest and just give them a good hug in. Do a little rock from side to side. Taking your right arm above your head, roll over to your right side. Slowly coming up. Taking both hands now behind your back. Take your left hand and clasp your right wrist. Breathe in as you're breathing out, folding forwards. Slowly come up and let's finish off with 3 Shantis. So empty the lungs. Take a slow deep breath in. Om Shanti. Shanti.
Thank you so much, everyone. Namaste.
Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. Thank you very much.